My name's Angelo, and welcome to We Want Picks. This breakdown is brought to you by Premium Membership. Premium Membership brings you all sorts of betting and fantasy tools to help you make money. Things like exclusive 2, 3, and 4 leg parlays, betting calculators, parlay calculators, daily fantasy ownership projections, fighter salary rankings, and so much more. Check it out now at WeWantPicks.com. Scroll to the top and click Become a Member. And don't forget, we are giving away $50. All you need to do is go to WeWantPicks.com/bets, sign up with any one of our betting partners, make a deposit, and we send you $50 as a thank you. That's WeWantPicks.com/bets. Sign up, make a deposit, we send you $50. Next up, at UFC 277, we have Michael Morales taking on Adam Fugitt.
Fugitt.
It's this poor guy, his whole life. Michael Morales
poor
is
guy. That'd be incredible. I mean, that's an incredible name. It's better than Lyons,
cool.
I'll tell you that. It's better than fucking Bodetti.
13-0 overall. He's got 11 stoppage wins. Adam Fugitt is 8-2 overall, 4-1 in his last 5, riding a 4-fight win streak and making his short notice UFC debut. This entire card is loaded with late replacements, last-minute switch-ups. This is another one. Michael Morales was supposed to fight Ramiz Brahimaj, but Ramiz dropped. So Adam stepped up on short notice and is by far the biggest underdog in this entire card. Michael Morales is an absolute killer. He's a freestyle wrestling national champion, a Muay Thai national champion from Ecuador. He's got fantastic footwork and a great jab. He is a Muay Thai national champion, but he doesn't have that traditional Muay Thai high guard stance. He has a nice loose boxing stance, which is what allows him to work in and out so well. His takedowns are clean, but they are more throws and trips than traditional shots. My only knock on Morales would be that he can be slow to engage at times, but that really wasn't the case in his last fight with Trevin Giles. He tripled Trevin's strikes, defended 3 takedowns, and got the KO win all within 4 minutes. Adam Fugitt is stepping up on short notice here, but he did just fight 4 months ago, and he talked about how he's been in a camp. He's a forward pressure wrestler with very loose boxing style. He bounces on his tiptoes with a high guard, and then he just lunges in for takedowns. He is incredibly strong, and even when he doesn't have the best takedown entries, he can just pick you up and slam you. Even though he has a high guard, it's not tight, and just straight punches get right through somewhat easily. He's very tough. He's hard to put away, but he does get cracked and dropped, almost like what we saw with Matt Schnell a few weeks ago. Michael Morales, I mentioned he was supposed to fight Ramiz Brahimaj. Ramiz is a nasty grappler. Now he's fighting Adam Fugitt, who's also a grappler, but just not really that same level. He's more of a wrestler, not much of a jiu-jitsu threat. I absolutely love Morales here. I think this is a very straightforward win. I'm just praying, that the odds stay somewhat contained because they already started to jump off. Guys, if you're a premium member, I put that early bet up there as soon as the line dropped. It started to move already. So, if you're not a premium member, I'm telling you now, hop on that. And if you're not a premium member, just become one because all of our early bets, all of our early lines go up there. That's WeWantPicks.com. Scroll to the top, click, become a member. Michael Morales, he's probably going to be in some parlays. He's definitely going to be in my Monkey Knife Fight Knockout Kings and probably my DraftKings lineup. What do you think, Jake Lutz?
Yeah, obviously the play is Michael in this matchup, but I'll be honest with you. He needs to be careful because if he comes into this matchup overconfident, I don't love what I see in the striking from Michael. Obviously, it's probably going to work for the time being, but once he starts getting to those top guys in the division, I understand he's only like 22 years old, so he's going to continue to improve it. I know he was the national champion, Muay Thai national champion, whatever. I see a lot of chin up, and you saw that in the Trevin Giles fight. He got clipped a little bit. That was actually a great fight for him, especially being a young fighter, because he had to overcome some real adversity in that fight. He got hurt, he got taken down. Trevor was able to stuff the takedowns. Trevor was on top of him at one point, but he came back and won the fight. But if you really watch a lot of those exchanges and those striking exchanges, I know he ended up finding the knockout, but I see a chin up in the air, and Adam's a guy that just throws wild shit, man. So if there's a situation, I'm not saying that Adam's gonna win. I'm just saying if there was a situation where there's a wild exchange and Adam throws some wild shit and Michael's chin is just hanging in the air, we could see a big upset in this matchup. So I hope that Michael does not come in and really think that he's just going to run through this guy and is just going to come forward hands down and think I'm going to knock this guy out. I hope he really takes it serious and works on his game, works in some takedowns, and really tries to grind this guy. Because if he's just looking for a flash knockout or something crazy, Adam in his last fight was a plus 400 underdog, was not supposed to win that fight, came out through eight straight head kicks. Boom, boom. Boom, the guy does not give a shit. He is going to look for that knockout, especially in this big pay-per-view opportunity that he has in front of him. And if Michael's chin's sitting there waiting, he's going to be in big trouble. So obviously the play is Michael. He is the overall. He's going to be around for a long time in this company, in this weight class. So Michael's a play, but you better tuck that chin and be careful, especially early.
Yeah, I mean, certainly, it's basically what you said is it's a fist fight and anything can happen. And that is true. But
well,
I think
against some people cannot get knocked out. The way he holds his chin, he can get knocked out.
Well, the line's moving. I hopped on it early. Definitely going to slap them together in a few parlays. I think it's as close to a short thing as you can get in this sport, which, it is MMA. $9,500. He'll probably be in my DraftKings lineup. I think he's worth it. I think he puts up solid numbers. I think he probably gets a finish. And this is short notice. And he's a killer. And he was prepared for a nasty grappler. So he was already preparing for a similar fight. Obviously, Adam's got some better hands than Ramiz, but, I think it's sort of a no-brainer. I'm not going to touch the Monkey Knife Fight strike line, though, because I don't know how it goes. He could take Adam down and put him away inside of 30 seconds. Or it could look like Terrence McKinney, Drew Dober. I'm not, who knows? But I do think Michael Morales steamrolls here. I don't know if it's the first round, second round, or what. So I'm going to leave Monkey Knife Fight alone. You think Monkey Knife Fight's worth a play or just let it sit?
I think it's probably less. I think Adam's going to come across and do some weird shit, and he's either going to find a knockout or get flatlined probably. So,
yeah, it could be. So you agree with DraftKings? You're going to spend the money on Michael?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. All right. So Michael Morales across the board. The play, though, for Monkey Knife Fight is not the strike line. Monkey Knife Fight has a game called Knockout Kings. You can pick any 3 fighters on the entire card, throw them in there, and if one of them wins by KO or TKO, you can 25% net profit. That's basically free money. Michael Morales will be one of my 3 fighters. I think he wins by KO or TKO, whether it's on the ground or on his feet. So that's essentially free money, and I have 2 more people to pick from. And we got a couple of bangers on this card. WeOwnPicks.com/MKF. They will instantly match your deposit. Even if you don't want to mess with the strike lines, just do Knockout Kings every single week.